Alright, let's see what's on the list for us today. So go ahead and grab all the gold ore there. We're going to be building this giant statue of me over in the center plaza at Cranky Town. And you go ahead and grab all the amethyst shards. We're going to be putting it under Dom Quantum's rug over there. So every time he steps on the rug, it's going to hurt his little feetsies. All right. And you can go ahead and grab all the diorite for that giant build of the...
Yeah. Where is the...
No. That's the wrong chest. That's my diamond chest.
Sorry. I thought you said diamond, not diorite. Well, that's okay. I'll just take these and hold on to them for safekeeping. Don't want to get them mixed up.
You know what? I don't have you on the list here. What personality number are you again?
Personality number 7225. Send us my bank pin.
Interesting. I thought 7225 was Irish.
Only on weekdays. Diddly-dee potatoes. See?
Something doesn't add up here. But I've seen weirder things around here before. Go ahead and take all my diamonds. I'm sure you have a good reason.
Sucker.
Man, these personalities are getting dumber and dumber these days. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Obsidian Order SMP, and this is massive. We built this last episode, and I have to say, it is a little bit bigger of a scale than I was originally thinking, but I absolutely love it. Between last episode and this episode, we added a little bit more layerage when it comes to this tuft layer right here, and we also added 2 more additional triangles, so now we have a total of 5 layers. And this, my goodness, is so beautiful. But I gotta admit, my favorite part of this base is viewing this from Shadow Cell's base. So Shadow Cell claimed this village right here, and it's got this really cool ravine that goes through the land here, and it cuts through and really goes into this mountainous range here. And honestly, this really reminds me of something like out of Game of Thrones. So I can't wait to see what he does with this place. But then I can only imagine that he walks out his front door of his base and he sees this beautiful sight here, and then sees this monstrosity in the background. Sorry, Shadow Cell, I might have ruined your view a little bit. But how I'm spoiling people's views aside, let's talk about what I want to do today. First and foremost, it's glass day, okay? I need thousands and thousands and thousands of blocks of glass because, one, I would love to put some windows in the side of these buildings here so it actually looks like a building and not necessarily like this monolith structure that has just risen from the ground. I want them to actually look like buildings, okay? And then on top of that, I want to put layers of glass in these triangle bits here so that it kind of gives it the fog effect, because today we're going to be making a portal. Yes, sir. So I want a little bit of a fog effect so it looks like portal-esque, and then we'll make different colors between, purples and pinks, and then we'll have some things coming out of the portal, which I'm pretty excited about. But on top of that, I also have a glass project inside my little starter home here, which needs a little bit of work. As you can tell, it's very much unfinished, but we made this map room not too long ago, and look at that. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to see more and more as this base grows. But I kind of hinted that I wanted to do something special with the ground in this map room. I wanted to hollow out the ground and make a fog effect bottom floor that kind of looks space-esque, right? So the blacks of space, some lights with end rods, and then also make like a aurora borealis, I think is what it's called, going through the center from one side to another. I thought that would be so freaking cool to do, so I wanted to do that today as well. And so we did a little bit of preparing. We got a decent amount of glass, but something is telling me that this amount of glass is still not going to be enough. So I have a bunch of chests here with sand that I'm going to be cooking up in this furnace array here. But I still feel like we might be lacking in the sand department. So I might have to go back to the mining desert, get a little bit of sandage, but I know for a fact that I need colors. But first I got to check up on the egg. Okay, somebody has been leaving me egg surprises, okay, and of course, of course. Okay, so this is a step forward, okay? The last egg burnt. It was a burnt egg. We got a nice little chicky-doo out of that. He's hiding in there. But we got a crispy egg now. So that's telling me that lowering this fire pit by 1 block helped a little bit, okay? So what if, let me go get my silk touch pick. What if I lower this fireplace 1 more block? Okay, so now we'll put the campfire there and it's down 1 additional block. Is that going to mean that this is not going to get as hot? Maybe we'll have a perfect egg now. That's gotta work, right? I'm definitely gonna get my dragon now, right? I don't know who keeps playing this on me, but please keep on going because I'm having a blast. And as is tradition, joining Little Burnt Egg is Mr. Crispy Egg. Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that right in front of you, but I was really hoping that you were going to get a brother or something. Oh, so disappointing. Anyway, we should probably get on with this adventure to find some flowers. We need a couple. We need the red bushes, we need some purple flowers, and we also need some light green. So that means we're going to have to look for some cactus while we're about, as well as killing any squids in the near area, because we also need that black dye as well. So let's go ahead and venture off maybe in this direction. I'm thinking this direction is going to be good for us. Ooh, pretty. Pew! Pew, 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 pew. Ah! Huh. Huh? Yeah. All right. Pick. Why are you doing this? Hey. Huh. Hey. Oh, no. No. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to Colors with the old Squiddy boy. I have some red, I have some pink, and I also have magenta. I forgot about that color when I first started the video. I think magenta is going to be beautiful, specifically with like little dots and specks within the portal above. I think it's going to give it a little bit of color. But we also wanted to do some purple as well. So if we put blue and red together, we get that purple. So I also got some rose bushes as well. But I think we're good to go. Look how much black dye we have. So we'll be able to finish up the map room as well, which is pretty exciting. And I think, you know what, there's nothing else to do to really prepare for today's episode. So let's go ahead and jump into Glass-ification. Aha! It looks beautiful! Oh my goodness, I'm so incredibly happy with this. I mean, obviously, I think what would look a little bit better is if this portal was a little bit more splotchy. So we might go back up there and mix up some colors here and make it look a little bit more portal-esque. Kind of like the portal itself, how it has these swirls. I don't necessarily want to have swirls, but I definitely don't want it to be plain Jane like this. But I asked my 4-year-old, and my 4-year-old said this looked like a portal. So I think I'm on track. But then we also threw in some windows to the towers, making them look like legitimate towers and buildings rather than the monoliths that they started to look like, right? Like this one right here. I didn't have enough tinted glass, so I wasn't able to do this tower right here. But these are just looking phenomenal. But on top of that, we also did some glass work on the inside here. Now, I didn't put this in the time lapse because it went through several renditions of what you're about to see. I started with the Aurora Borealis. Didn't like how that looked because, you know, the scale of the Northern Lights is so massive, and this room in here is just kind of little, so it didn't really look too great. So then I decided to go with just the plain Jane fog effect with some stars, and it turned out to look like this. Now, whether I hit the mark is a whole nother story, okay? Whether you see stars, like this is just an endless abyss of space and beautiful stuff, like maybe we could put some planets off here in the future, but I almost like it the way it looks now, because it reminds me of, like, a Lazarus pit, or like there's souls in this endless void. Like, have you seen the movie Hercules? Now, obviously, it's not as green and gloomy, but it's like this pit where all the souls are just trying to get out of. And I absolutely think that this looks phenomenal. Maybe it wasn't the intended, look I was going for, but I do really like this. And it gives this table here, now obviously we're going to switch up the materials of this, it gives this table a little bit more of a floaty feel. So as you walk in here, you're like, oh, things are just floating. I absolutely love it. Yes! Oh my goodness. I kind of was half expecting to be able to see through that slightly, but I mean, it wouldn't make sense, really. It really wouldn't make sense. But look at this. It's so massive. It's so terrifying. Now, the plan was to put like little banners off to the side here. So once I expand this map here, you can see what each thing is. But I think it's going to be very difficult to not be able to tell what this big old pink triangle in the middle is. This is so cool. I absolutely love it. And I wanted to try one more thing before I end the episode. Now, bear with me because I don't know how this is going to look. I'm really just crossing my fingers. I've never used copper before, so I really don't know how this is going to look here. But, hey, I like that. Yeah, I mean, obviously the oranges are going to have to go, and we're going to have to wait until they oxidize to turn into this blue stuff here, but I like how that looks. And we even left a layer in the middle here so we could do an alternating color, maybe something a little bit different, maybe along the line of amethyst blocks. I don't know, but this, I think, is a fantastic start, and that's going to look super beautiful, especially once we get it on all three sides here, so that doesn't just look wonky and off-sided like this. But what do you guys think? I need to know in the comments below. Please let me know if there's a direction maybe I should take, maybe I should alter something, make things look a little bit better. I don't know. I always want to hear what you guys think. But I think that's where I'm going to end off the episode today. You know, we did a lot of glass work today, and we did a lot of things off camera over at Spawn that I think you're going to be able to see in the next episode. So I hope that you guys are super excited for that. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that big red button, please. I would very much like it. And any like that you want to throw my way, well, obviously, that helps us out as well. So, much love, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.